All right. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Hey, hey. Live time. Live. It's live. Ooh, I cannot fix the live. So we need to put this down a little bit. It sucks. I could do a little better. Hey guys, how's everybody doing in the stream today? We're a little fucked up, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't care. All right. Okay. Hello. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? Hope everybody's okay. If not, hope this video finds you. Hope this live finds you. And as always, kick up your feet. What's good, Philip? How you doing, my man? Oh, god damn it. It's a live one. It's alive. Oh. I do this podcast live. It just has to. I've been avoiding it. Been avoiding it. Oh, thanks for that follow. I appreciate you. Video finds you. Hope this video finds you. So kick up your feet, guys. Sit by a fire. Enjoy it. And as always, let me relax those eardrums. Because now it's time for Manny's Smokin Saturdays live. Holy crap. I never did a live one. So, as you see, my lights are kind of a little weird today. So, mind the lights. I should have put the light over there. I think I still can. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. I'll probably do that in a second. Yeah, man. Yeah. How you doing, my man? How's it going? You enjoying yourself? Enjoying a good time? Having a good time over there, wherever you at? I haven't smoked a cigar in like 3 days. Been chilling out with the cigars, you know. I don't want to smoke too much. But you know, I smoke during these podcasts. This is the long one. I'm going to talk a little bit more. I'm going to relax a little bit. Also, today's childhood heroes. Because, rest in peace, my man. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy passed away. That light is fucking me up, huh? Shit changed it. I wonder if I can. Give me a minute, guys. Look at my ass. Don't look at my ass. It's okay. Oh, damn. Really? Shit. Your laptop fried on you, my man? Well, I'm trying to... Oh, I guess. Damn, that sucks, dude. Hold on. Hold on. I should have done this. I don't know why I didn't do this. I don't know. Oh my god, just fucking go through the goddamn thing. I don't know why I decided to do this so late. You know, mainly because I'm an idiot, but you know, whatever. It's all good, you know, we do stupid shit all the damn time. a good idea. I don't know. I might get a PS5 before I get an Xbox. But that's just me. You know what I mean? That's just me. I might get a PC, PS5 before I get an Xbox. That's just me. All right, let's see if I could change it now. Because make it look a little bit better, you know? No, I wouldn't. Oh, I wouldn't say it's better, but I'll definitely say that I can't do what I can do on a PS. I can't. Come on, there we go. I don't understand what's up with this shit, man. It's green. Yeah, that's fine. I guess. I'm sorry about the green screen. It messes up every time, but that looks better. Look at that. Perfect. Um, I can't do what I can do with the Xbox that I can do with the. I mean, can't do what I can do. You know what I mean? Like with the Xbox, I could just all I need is Game Pass, right? For my PC, I can play almost every Xbox game that comes out. Whereas a PS5, I can't play any of the PS5 games that come out. I would have to wait like a year or so, and that just sucks. Why would I want to wait a whole fucking year? Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do that. So I want a PS5. I would like to play Gears of War Ragnarok. I would have liked to play for Horizon Zero Dawn. Couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. Oh shit. Alright, but with that being said and everything set up better now, let's get back on our topic. So, the amazing Cameron Conroy has passed away. There you go. Yeah, I believe so too. Kevin Conroy has passed away, which brings me to my topic: childhood heroes, man. And yeah, I believe he was a childhood hero. He was Batman. He was fucking Batman. Can't believe he passed away, my man. I'll put Leon there. All right, Leon. Since this camera's small, I'll just put you right here. You guys can enjoy his face now. We're so close. You guys can see me a little better. I love it. Yeah, man. Kevin Conroy was a childhood hero of mine. Voice actor wise, you know. Loved watching Batman, the animated series. And it only got like his voice got a lot bigger and better with like more Batman stuff that came out. Like like the Arkham series and whatnot. I can't picture a better Batman, you know what I mean? Can't picture it. I just can't. Can't picture a better Batman. What about you, man? Philip, tell me what you think about Kevin Conroy. I'm smoking, guys. I'm sorry. Such a good one. Passed away so soon. Like he, man, 66 years old. Can you believe that shit? He was only 66, my guy. 66 years old. My man, Kevin Conroy. I found out yesterday night. Night I found out I was on my phone. I was sitting back on bed, flipping through the phone, and all of a sudden I see Kevin Conroy's face. I'm like, oh, what Kevin Conroy is working on today? He ain't working on nothing. My man passed away. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. And he didn't know a lick before he did the animated series. He didn't know anything about Batman. Nothing. That man didn't know shit. He was totally oblivious to the series. Totally oblivious. Didn't know anything. Totally oblivious. Like, who's Batman? And then they told him about the TV show, and he actually for like inspiration on it, he went to this movie. I think it was in the 40s or something like that, where the person was like a goofball in his personal life. I mean, in his like outside, everybody knew him as this like goofball or whatever. But in at nighttime, he was like this vigilante that would steal from the rich and shit, like a Robin Hood kind of thing. And that's what Kevin Conroy's inspiration was for Batman. And little did he know, he found out like 4 years later after one of the Arkham games, that uh, 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 I forgot his name. Kane, the guy who made Batman. That movie was also his inspiration for Batman. So great minds thinks alike, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Damn. Krill actually met him. Krill met him in Arkham City, I think. Was it Arkham City? Arkham City event. He actually met Kevin Conroy. Got a signature and everything, I think. Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. Shh. Thanks for the like on the stream. I can't hear any of your likes. I apologize. Hold on. Let me. I don't know why I don't have. So I don't have all my sources here. Mhm. Cancel. Mm. Alert box. There you go. Yep. I think. All right. There you go. I didn't have any of my sources. Like I said, this is new. I'm testing out the multi-stream. I'm actually streaming on YouTube and on Facebook at the same time. So I hope that you guys can hear me perfectly, because this is on a streaming way. I don't know how well this is gonna go. This is one of many I'm gonna do in the future. I only have a few. What's that? Oh, I don't know. That's okay. I only have a few podcast episodes left that I'm able to do. So, mind you, this is one of like one of few that I'm gonna do for this season for the podcast. I am doing seasons, so whatever. So again, I'm back on childhood heroes. I apologize. Batman was a childhood hero of mine. I really love yeah, Arkham Knight was his game. You meant yeah. So he was actually in every Arkham game. Only Arkham Origins and Arkham Blackgate, I think, was the only two games that he didn't do. He did Injustice. He did Arkham, Arkham, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Injustice 1 and 2. He did all the Batman games, almost all the Batman games that came out, all the almost all the Batman movies, almost all of them. For the podcast listeners, one of my stream followers just asked was talking about Arkham Knight was a game that he mentioned and whatnot. What did I mention? Sorry, that he was in. I have to take out the bin. If you guys don't mind, I will be right back. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Nope. Nope, it does not work. It does not work. That doesn't work. Fuck. I forgot to take out the trash bin. You guys stay right here. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Watch my fat ass leave. It's gonna be like 5 minutes. Tops. Okay, I'm back. I apologize. God damn it. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Alright. Alright. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Oh my god, everybody's freaking out in the comments. Oh my goodness. Alright. I apologize. That was my fault. I apologize. Forgot to do some house chores. But anyways, like I was saying. Yeah, he was in almost every Batman medium there was, it was Kevin Conroy. But also, I would say he was my childhood hero because Batman was my childhood hero. Batman, used to look up to Batman, and then I found out Kevin Conroy was his voice, and I just fucking love Kevin Conroy. He's such an amazing person. If you ever watch one of his streams, talking on panels or anything, he was a generally nice person. He was a really cool dude. And I just love down to earth people. And people who are just, themselves, not being fake for camera and all that other stuff. I really love people like that. He was an amazing guy, and it's just a sad thing to see him pass away at such a young age. And I say a young age because 66, that's not old. That's not old, my man. That is 40 years to 100. You know what I mean? I say 40 years even though he was close to 70 because I'm just saying 60. We need to stop making it a habit of it being okay that, somebody dies at a very young age of... Oh! You heard it. James. Part of the stream. Part of the podcast. Welcome, James. And he's fucking... We're streaming over here. Oh, snap. What's up, James? Well, now you tell me, phone. Thank you. I appreciate that. James, we're just talking about childhood heroes and how Kevin Conroy was gone too soon. You guys are about to hear the garbage truck. This is why I don't do live streams for my podcast, because you can hear everything and everything just comes along. But it's okay. It's okay. We're talking. I'm multi-streaming, James, so if you want to switch over to YouTube to give me that view and just just be on both. I don't know if you could do that, but if you want to chat on the YouTube page, it'll probably be much faster. I'm not sure. Hey, I'm streaming over here, bastard. Oh man, that was a lot of smoke. I mean, I've been trying to cut back on my smoking though, because I don't want to smoke too much. I don't want to get I don't want to use the word addicted, but I don't want to get addicted, and I don't want to smoke every day. It's whatever you want to do, James. If you want to stay on the Facebook and talk to me, because now you're part of the podcast. You're part of the podcast now, motherfucker. That's it. It's over. You're part of it. Part of it, my man. You're part of the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. I appreciate you. I got this from work, by the way. This fucking thing. Okay, whatever. So like I was talking about, yeah, man, he was a childhood hero. I loved his work, and I love his work in the movies, and his general attitude, He's an amazing person. But yeah, man, it's sad to see, someone like that pass away. But besides that, it sucks because I love Let me get a link over here because I want Link to be part of this podcast too. And we're gonna get Samus up here too. We'll get Samus because Samus wants to be part of this podcast as well. Let's get Samus here. Samus. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. I'm an idiot. Why didn't I just do that? We're gonna get famous. We're gonna. Oh, so I push it this way. Ah, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Can I like? Oh. How long was it off? How long was it off? Okay. Um. So yeah, like I was saying, Kevin Conroy is like a it's an inspiration and all that to a lot of people because he was an amazing voice actor. But not only was he an amazing voice actor, he was also a very genuinely nice person. And I can't believe he's gone, man. I really, really can't believe he's gone. It's sad, man. And it's crazy. The only the Batman games that I kind of like, but not really, is the games that he's not part of. So I did enjoy Arkham Origins, but it wasn't as um it wasn't as great as the Arkham series. It had a lot of bugs, but it was a really good one. They did like do a lot with detective mode, and they did do a lot with the combat. They kind of innovated a lot in that game. It was a pretty okay game, but there was a lot of things wrong with it. I'm sorry, guys. But James, do you have anything to say about Kevin Conroy? I'd like to hear your input. This is a live stream, so you guys could input. You guys could put your input. You guys could tell me what you guys like about certain things. You guys can tell me your childhood. Tell me, man. I would love to hear them. I would love to talk to you about them. This is what makes the live so great. You guys have input to the thing. Gotta remember to get this. Perez Carrero. Podcast listeners, I'm talking to my chat. Um, oh, Kevin Conroy was the voice of Batman, man. He was the voice, the voice. When anybody wanted Batman, they wanted Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy was the shit. He was the voice of Batman in the animated series. He was the voice of Batman in the movies. Well, most of the movies that ever came out. He was the voice of Batman Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum, Injustice 1 and 2, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League. I say almost every Batman movie because they did use other actors. Yeah, unfortunately, he passed away. So my condolences to his family because he was very young. I'm sorry, 66 is a very young age, and we've been talking about the same thing for 30 minutes, and I don't care. Kevin Conroy deserves this talk. Kevin Conroy deserves this conversation. I don't want to move past him too yet because Kevin Conroy is a legend. Kevin Conroy is the man. Sad that he's away. I I I can't get it through my thick skull yet that he is gone. You know what I mean? Like I'm in shock. You know what I mean? That's okay, man. That is perfectly fine. This is why I want you. Right? This is why I want you in my podcast. This is why I want various people in my life podcast, because not everybody's a fan of Batman. Not everybody's gonna be like, ooh, I love that guy. You know what I mean? All right. That's what I thought. Okay. That's good. I like that. You know what I mean? So it is perfectly. It's really good that you don't like Batman or not a big Batman fan, because then I get to hear your input on what you think and how it affects you. Me, it affects me greatly, because now every time I play Batman or hear a Batman voice, I'm like, Kevin, Kevin Conroy, why? It was a big part of my life. I'm sorry. Always wanted to meet him, and now I'll never get that chance. And fucking Krill got to meet him. Asshole. Oh man, it sucks. It really does. Don't know. Man, I used to dress up as Batman. I used to write. Hey, everybody did it. I'm pretty sure. I'm a writer. If you guys don't know, I write my own shit. I write my own skits. I do skits. I haven't done them in a while because I've been so busy. But if you guys paid attention, or if you guys were fans of the old page, Crows and Kills Gaming, you'll know that I did skits. I write my own skits. I did stream openers, which I'm gonna do again. I have ideas that I'm gonna go on. I used to write stories of Batman, like being a Batman and stuff like that. I wanted to make my own movie on Batman. Would have loved to have Kevin Conroy's voice in there, or Kevin Conroy as an actor to one of my movies. I actually had a whole like DC universe dedicated to the Batman enemies and the Justice League, and but you know I was never gonna have a chance to meet him or shake his hand or anything. And Krill met him. Krill met him. Actually had a, I think actually has his autograph and everything, and I'm really fucking jealous. Really jealous. Asshole. Kevin Conroy's autograph. But besides the point, James, who's your childhood hero? Who do you look up to, or when you were a kid? That would be dope if I get your input on that. Or Philip, if you're still in the stream, let me know. You guys are here now. You guys are part of the podcast now, so you like the Flash, okay? Why, if I may ask? I love the Flash too. Flash is dope. He's my secondary hero. I think the voice of Superman voiced his character too, right? The Flash. Ah, okay. Do you mind going into more detail on that, James? If you want, you don't have to. The show was very meant a lot to James, to all the podcast listeners. James is has a very it was a very emotional show for James. The Flash show. We're seeing that now. I'm sorry for the sound. Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, Batman was too dark and brooding for you then. I am the night. I am vengeance. I am Batman. Let's see if we can get more Maculians in here. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know. This fucking thing always does this to me. I think it's because the volume is here, right? So, how's that? Does that sound a little bit better? I think that would be a little bit better. I don't know. I can't control. I really try my hardest to control the volume of this bad boy. It's kind of hard, but I don't want to hit the red. But I guess I'm gonna have to hit the red for this live. Like I said, it's gonna be a little different because I am live for both channels. I am live on YouTube and on Twitch. And on Twitch. God, I'm an idiot. And on Facebook. So mind me. This is gonna be hard. Philip, if you're in this stream, contribute a little bit if you can, if you want. You don't have to. What's it called? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me get another guy in the stream if I can. Told you it's gonna be a little different in this the stream because we're not playing any games. We're actually just talking. I love this It doesn't matter. I don't care. We're just talking, so the things are gonna be a little weird. It's just me and you guys and me, and I got cigar stuff all around. Mother of pearl. So yeah. To keep talking about childhood heroes, I guess if you want to go past Kevin Conroy just for a little bit, Keanu Reeves used to be is 101. Yeah, I agree. But I can't do a lot of them because it's kind of hard for me to do it. I don't have a room where I can set this up properly. As you see, the whole green screen is fucking up because I don't have like a whole a good like thing for it. So this is how it's gonna have to be, and so this is why I'm gonna do them little by little. But I feel it's much better to record it because then I could control the audio and make sure that everybody can hear me properly. That's what I think. Yeah, like I was saying, Keanu Reeves used to be one of mine. I mean, he still is. He still is a really good person. I really like him. I used to look up to that guy. He used to be Neo. He still is, but you know. Watched almost every movie that he came out in, and he's an inspirational guy. He's rich and famous, and he's still fucking he goes by the books, you know what I mean? Like he's the nicest guy. He still takes the train. He doesn't fucking talk about all the cars he has and shit like that. He's a pretty humble guy. Doesn't try to be better than anybody else. And that alone is just amazing to me. Really is. Is there like a thing for Facebook where it's like I could put podcast? Can I put podcast on my stream? Do you guys know? Cause I don't. Can you? No. Ah, shit. Okay. Can I do podcast? Can I talk? Blog? Damn. Okay, I'm just gonna put podcast. I know it's probably not gonna pop up, but podcast it is. All right, podcast. Profanity filter. No. Okay. All right, there you go. Yes, sir. Don't worry about it. All right. So, like I said before, Keanu Reeves used to be one of my childhood heroes too. I used to love that guy. Still love him now, but we're talking about childhood heroes. So, back in the day, he was my childhood hero. You looked up to him. He was a really great guy. Back in the day. Find all the shit out about him. Really dope guy. Used to want to be like him. Used to want to be like almost everybody. Used to want to be like Batman. Wanted to be cool. What, Charlie? What's good, my good man? Who's your childhood hero, man? Or what? Actually, you know what? Let's go back a little bit. Kevin Conroy, man. You heard about him? Heard that he passed away? It's good to have you in the stream, by the way, too. Charlie's here. James here. We got two beautiful people. What you think, man? Did you like Kevin Conroy? Did you like him? He was a cool guy. I can't get over it, dude. I cannot get over that he passed away. I cannot get over it. Such an amazing person passed away. Man. It's like my heart, man. My heart. Because all I can think about is Batman. All I can think about is playing Batman Arkham City. Batman Arkham Asylum. And while the show was really good as a kid, and I loved that show to death, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City is where I really started to really fucking love Batman. Again, like it resurged my love for Batman. Those games. Because after the animated series, I don't know if they did anything else really big with Batman, except the comics. And I don't read comics that much. And when I played Arkham Asylum, I was like, oh shit, that's right. Batman is such a badass. I forgot about that. It just brought back all those good memories of Batman and wanting to be in wearing a cape, you know, that Batman costume. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to me how he passed away at such a young age, man. You know what? The coffee's kind of fucking up my buzz here, so I'm gonna get some soda. I will be right back. Charlie, please explain why if just what you think of the situation. I'll be right back. 10 minutes. I said 10 minutes. Like a minute or two. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I got some cokes. The taste of the coffee is kind of fucking up the taste of the cigar. So usually coke kind of like rejuvenates it. But yeah, man. Power Rangers was even like a childhood hero of mine. Jason David Frank. Tommy. Best Power Ranger. Ever. Ever. And the guy, I keep on forgetting his name. The guy who plays Eric in Time Force. Favorite Power Ranger too. Second favorite. Love him to death. These guys made me want to be Power Rangers again. Great people. He's actually in the guy who plays Eric in Time Force. He's actually in Mortal Kombat, and he's actually the voice of Virgil in DMC. Devil May Cry. The voice of Virgil is actually the guy for Power Rangers. Eric, who plays the Quantum Ranger. He's a pretty cool dude too. I think he goes to Comic-Con too. I gotta get his autograph before something bad happens. Everybody's dying left and right. You know, I gotta do shit. Um, but yeah. Sorry, I'm attacking this podcast a little bit different because I kind of want to hear what you guys want to say, and I kind of want to get your input on a lot of things as well. So I'm feeding off of you guys, 100% feeding off of you guys, and it would not have been possible to have somebody else here. I was planning to have two of my friends come over, but they canceled because they had to do shit. And I actually don't think I could have brought them into this room. I could have, but I don't think my cameras would have been set up properly. So yeah. But it's whatever. This fucking thing. I swear to God, I hate this mic. I need a better mic. But in the future, don't need it now. But if I want this podcast to be better and way like professional in the future, things will come. Things will come. But yeah, a few of my childhood heroes. Like I said, Power Rangers. It used to be something I used to look at, look to be. I wanted to be a Power Ranger, the green one, the white one, and the Quantum Ranger. I don't want to be anything else. The Quantum Ranger was the best Ranger. The Quantum White and Green Ranger were the best Rangers. Mighty Morphin Green, I mean, not fucking Zeo Green, okay? Alright? Not the other Green Rangers. We're talking about fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, White Ranger, and Time Force Quantum Ranger. Best 3 Rangers that ever existed. I mean, there's more, but whatever. I know Tommy was the Black Ranger as well, and he was also a Red Ranger, but I don't really like Zeo. That's my personal opinion. I don't like Zeo. But it is what it is. But yeah, Power Rangers, childhood hero was right there. You know, you already know. Watch the Power Rangers movie, the best movie. All right, I could watch that movie now and probably not cringe. Hopefully, I'll probably cringe like a motherfucker watching that movie. God, those were good movies. The old school like movies you watched as a kid and then you watch them now, you're like, I used to like this. It's kind of bad. That's the Power Rangers movie. Turbo too. I think Turbo was a bad movie. I don't really remember it. I haven't watched it in, oh my God, years. I haven't watched it in years. In years. But yeah. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Kevin Conroy, man. It has fucked with me on a level that I can't even comprehend. I think I remember when Stanley, he's also a childhood hero of mine because Jesus, he had a way of thinking. Stanley, he had a way of thinking where all his friends were lawyers and like businessmen and like these big guys, and he was making comic books, and I think they looked down on him a little bit, but he was like, if I can make anybody happy with the stories I create, then I'm happy myself, and I take that ideology really seriously. That's what I do. I stream, and I don't do it for money. I don't do it for anything. If I did it for money, I'll be asking you guys to donate. Donate, guys. Donate some stars. Donate this. Donate that. The only time I ask you guys for donations is when I do charity live streams, and that's about it. I don't think about the money. What I think about first is entertaining people. I love making people happy, and I love talking, and I love making oh yeah, it's fucking straight. Oh hey, I did something. And that's what I love, man. I love making people happy, and I love making people laugh and smile, and that's what I love to do. That's what I love to do. Me. And shit, man. Just take it back. I can't even think. Hold on. Is there like a... No? I think it's fine. Okay. Category, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry, guys. Perfect. Just... It's just dude, I'm a loss for words. And whatchamacallit, to talk about what Stan Lee was talking about, I love to make stuff too, you know what I mean? I love to make stream starters and like different skits, you know, to make to entertain people and whatnot. I'm an author, or I am published, by the way. I just don't talk about it. I'm a published author. I love making a content and like fiction if I can, and I try to do it for the page. Try to make good content for you guys. Always do. Always do. Always do. But yeah, man. Just can't believe it. He was a dope ass guy, and he had to pass away. It just sucks. So, in honor of Kendall Conway, I will be playing Batman Arkham Asylum from start to finish when I get a chance. Probably later tonight. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah. Either tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tonight, because I don't think I have time tomorrow. I have to go to a baby shower tomorrow. Not a baby shower, a baby birthday. 1 year birthday. No, I'll be doing that. But you know what? Let's go right along to our second topic. Yeah. We talked a lot about Kevin Conroy. We talked a lot about childhood heroes. Well, not that much, but I don't think I can talk about childhood heroes that much. Who hasn't had a childhood hero? Who didn't want to be a fucking Power Ranger? Who didn't want to... Ooh, Gundam used to be the shit. I wanted to be Hero from Gundam Wing. You remember that show? That show was dope. That was fucking dope. Actually, the police used to be one of my childhood heroes too. I used to really look up to the police officers. Used to look up to them and want to be one of them. and actually wanted to fight in the service as well. I used to want to be U.S. Navy SEALs back in the day, and I used to think about, oh, what it would be like for me to fight in war at times too. Like I used to want to be those things and want to fight and be part and fight for my country. I used to want to. I still have that thought in my head, but I can't enlist. I can't enlist because I'm sort of disabled, if that's the right word. I have a bad back. My knees are bad. There's no way in fuck I could carry those heavy book bags without breaking my back or without having a spasm. So I can't do those things. But I used to want to back when I was like 12 to 13. I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight. I wanted to enlist. I wanted to be the tough guy, you know, the that I what you call it. That's how I am. That's how I was back when I was a kid. I used to want to be part of that world, part of that society. And everybody I talk to, like most of the people I talk to who enlisted, they love it or they hate it. Or they're like, "Oh man, it was horrible, but you know what? I'll do it again if I had to." And that makes me wonder what how it was. And how makes me think a little bit like, oh shit. I wonder if I would have liked it or I would have hated it. Uh you know what I mean? But that's me, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's who I was. That's who I am. And now I can't fight. So it is what it is. I probably could hold a gun and shoot it, but I can't hold on all that gear and without being shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry, sorry. um, I had a text. I needed to answer it. Important text. You know how that goes. If you don't answer an important text, somebody will get pissed off at you, and you have to be like, "Sorry, I didn't know that you were gonna get so angry about it." Jeez. Anyways, yeah, man. Used to want to be a hero back in the day. Used to want to be one of those people that helped people in need. That's why I wanted to be a cop, and that's why I wanted to be a soldier or something. Something somebody could look up to and be like, oh yeah, that's a guy that I really admire. You know, but who doesn't want to be like that, right? Who doesn't want to be somebody who's important or somebody who makes a difference in this world? And I want to be one of those people. You know, I honestly my whole take now is I just want to make people happy. I want with my platform right now with YouTube and Facebook, I just want to make people laugh. I just want to make people happy. I want to put a smile on people's face. You know what I mean? And I feel like that is enough for me. You know, just that. regardless, guys, I think that would be best for me. Regardless of that, or moving on from that, why don't we talk about something I was thinking about a little while ago, back like a week ago, and I was like, this is gonna be the topic of the podcast. But when Kevin died, I changed the podcast to childhood heroes, and why everybody was my childhood hero, or these guys were my childhood heroes. So I'll change it to, we're gonna talk about any dreams or nightmares, those two put together. What about dreams and nightmares, you might ask? Just anything in particular. Like you guys ever had fucking nightmares that was so real? So real. I mean, like, so real. You couldn't tell that it was a nightmare, or you couldn't tell it was a dream. Like you couldn't tell. You woke up and you're like, wait, did that happen? And I've had a lot of those. And I don't know if I think I talked about it before, but I suffer from chronic nightmares. I never have a dream. I always have a nightmare. Always. It's never a dream. It's always a nightmare. Always. Always a nightmare. I never have a dream anymore. I haven't had a dream since I was like a kid. I've had nightmares since I was like 12 or 13, and never has it stopped. It's always a nightmare. If I don't have a nightmare, I always wake up. Like, I always go to sleep and then be like, what the fuck? Wait, I just went to sleep. And my girlfriend would be like, no, you were sleeping for like 6 hours. And I'm like, but I don't even feel like I slept. God damn it. It's time for work, though, so let's go to work. Ah, fuck. Come on. It's bullshit. But I used to have dreams where I used to get like a PS2 and be like, oh, snap. Got my PS2 and I'll be playing it and shit. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, okay, well, somebody fucked me over. I guess I'll play The Legend of Zelda on my 64. Oh, man, those used to be the times, right? Django! What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast, my man. What's up, bro? Let's see if I could change the freaking sound to this one over here. It's gonna be way louder, but why not? But yeah. Nah, don't worry about it, man. We were talking about, so we changed topics. It used to be childhood heroes, and we were talking about Kevin Conroy and how he was a childhood hero of mine. Hey, man, if you want to talk about Kevin Conroy, please tell me your input on Kevin. What was he to you? How do you feel about his loss? Because he did die 2 days ago, I think. Or a day ago. Please, tell me what you think. Sorry. If you don't mind. Wow, a lot of people don't know his name. Okay. Kevin Conroy is the voice of Batman. He was the voice of Batman of the animated series, Arkham City, not Arkham Origins. That was Chris Redfield. Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, Arkham City, Injustice 1 and 2, Mortal Kombat versus DC. He was the voice, bruh. He was the Batman voice. Was Batman since the 1990s. Did I spit on myself? James didn't even know who he was until I told him. We keep on going back to Kevin Conroy. Well, we got a lot of stuff. No worries, James. No worries. No worries, James. He was he was just a famous voice actor. Not just a famous voice actor. He was really, really fucking he was important to me. I'll say it again, I don't mind. He was important to me because way back when I used to watch the animated series, I used to want to be Batman. I used to want to be him. And then back when I was, when did Batman Arkham City come out? 2004, 2005. It was around there, and I used to play Batman. That reignited my love for Batman. And I just love his personality and the person that he is and everything that made him him, you know? He was such a great person. He's like Stan Lee to me. And he's like, yeah, so somebody said this, and he's like the Stan Lee of DC. He is the voice of Batman. He is Batman, right? He is Batman. And to go back to what I was saying before, damn. Sorry, guys. Back to what I was saying before, to go back on our topic of childhood heroes, I used to, and I'll say this to you because James, James and Django, I'm pretty sure you guys have a opinion about this. I used to want to be a cop. I used to want to be a cop. I used to look up to cops and stuff. And I used to want to be a soldier. I used to want to fight in wars or in battles because I wanted to be the hero that I thought they were. And I still think a lot of them are heroes. Even the people who fight for us overseas, they're heroes. Veterans are heroes. They fight for our country and they fight for us. They fight for our freedom. At least that's what I believe. You guys may not believe that, but I used to want to be one of them, but I can't anymore. My back is fucked up. That's why I'm leaning back like this. I can't sit up for a long time, otherwise my back will fuck up on me. My knees are horrible. And I can't do the things that I could do when I was younger. So I have a history of back problems. So if they put that big ass fucking like 50, 60 pound a thing on my back, I'll fall over. It's this bad. Okay, I'll tell you how bad it is. I was pulling a tote. If you guys don't know what totes are, they're these boxes, or there's these bins. They're plastic bins, and I was pulling some of them, and I pulled them the wrong way, and my back had a spasm, and I had to go out of work for a week. That's how bad my back is. My back is horrible. And I had this messed up back since I was like 15 years old, so. Ouch. You wanted to help people when you were a kid? You want to be a doctor? James, how did you mess up being a cop? By the way, for my podcast listeners, I'm sorry I'm not reading the comments. I should be. James said I wanted to be a cop, but I messed that up bad. And Django said that when I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to help people. That's a dope thing to read. I really like. I like to hear that. What changed? James said drugs. I totally understand. You can still be a cop, my man. I think you still can be a cop. There's a lot of cops that were like drug addicts back in the day. You just need to show that you were clean for a while. I could still be a cop now if I wanted to. But oh, you got too much felonies. All right. Say no more. I don't want to walk that path if you don't want to walk that path right now. I totally understand. Django, what happened with you? Why didn't you become a doctor? You know what? This topic will probably last for a long time, so I won't even talk about my next topic. It's okay. I actually like this topic. This is a good topic to talk about because it gets me to understand you guys. Oh, you went to prison in 2009? Wow. I'm sorry, James. I didn't know that. Well, you're clean now, right? And that's all that matters. It just matters what you do now. You fucked up in the past. You could get the future is not set in stone, man. You can do anything you want to do. I mean, yeah, there's restrictions to certain things, but you can always change your future. And James, 4 years clean. A toast to you, my man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there, man. 4 years clean. 4 years. That is very beautiful. Claps to this man. 4 years clean. It is hard to get over addiction. I know it's hard. And mind you, this is a very different addiction. But this right here is an addiction. Coke, I have to have it. Have to. I try to get clean. I had what's that called when you stop withdrawal. I had withdrawal when I didn't drink this. I had withdrawal. I had to drink soda. My body was shaking. I had cold sweats. I was in the shower, cold as shit, and it was hot. It was a hot shower, and I was like, I was at work, fucked up. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I felt sick. I was like, why am I like this right now? What the fuck? And it was because because of soda, because of sugar. Sugar is the biggest fucking addiction. It's like crack. It's like cocaine. You know? Yeah, exactly. You already know, James. We replace one thing with the other. That's right. Django, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. When I was a kid, my mother told me I wasn't smart enough to be a doctor. Plus, I couldn't afford to go back to school anyway. Oh, I hate hearing that. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this. Let me explain this. Or let me say this as bullshit. You can whatchamacallit? Are you're within that can you I can't even talk. Is it possible? I'm pretty sure there's like programs for you to go to college, right? Community college. You could go to community college. I totally understand what it. I don't understand what it feels like to have somebody be like that, like your own family telling you you're stupid or not smart at all. I totally apologize for that. That is one of the most fucked up things I ever heard of in my life. I said this before in my relationships topic when I was talking with Penny. If you have friends or family that's always putting you down and making you feel like shit, disown them. They don't need to be part of your life. You only need people who are supportive and understanding in your life. You don't need anybody bringing you down and making you feel like shit. I always say this: doesn't fucking matter if they're family members or not. They do not deserve to be in your life if they're always bringing you down. Okay, it is something that is it's the most toxic. It's one of the most toxic shits I ever fucking hear. I've had people like that in my life. I've cut off basically half of my family. Mainly because they don't want anything to do with me. I haven't put it this way. I haven't heard from my father's side of the family since I was 15. I was 15 years old. When was the last time I heard from my father's side of the family? And I'm 32. I'm 32 years old. So, fuck them and fuck everybody in that side. But Django, you can still do it. I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure you still can be a doctor. If you smoke anything besides tobacco, like marijuana or anything like that, I still think you can. You just need to be clean for a couple of months to a year, but that's hard to break in it. But I think you still can do it. You don't need to go to fucking the most pristine school or any kind of crazy college to be a doctor. You can go to community college and be a doctor. I don't know if you still want to, man, but I'm pretty sure you still can do it. I believe in you. I will fight with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm 100% with you on that, brother. Still want to be a doctor? I believe in you, my man. Oh, this cigar is getting really small. Shit. So I'll say this. James, do you have any childhood heroes that you like somebody you or somebody or something you want to be that's like really strong in you when you were a kid? Was it just cops? Yeah, Django. Like I said, do you still want to be a doctor? Django smokes weed and cigars, which is perfectly fine. I mean, that's not a bad drug. Weed is not a horrible drug. Weed just makes you happy. In my opinion, weed is just like drinking alcohol. Is that all? Is that the only thing? All right. Django said, I'm 38. My mom did so much damage to me and my sisters at this age. I don't have the patience. Okay. Dude, well, I know that you've been telling me and talking to me about your life, and it seems you're doing pretty well with your life right now. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Hold on. I wanna fix this real quick. Yeah, that's a little bit better. No, it's not. But I compare it to alcohol. Sorry, my podcast listeners. James said weed can't be compared to alcohol. Weed isn't as addicting, and that is true. Where it might be true. Where it might be true, that might be true. But weed is something that kind of makes you feel a little bit better than you already felt. Weed can like calm you down. You know what I mean? Weed is like this thing that calms you down a little bit, relieves that stress that's in you. And while it's horrible to compare it to alcohol because alcohol is addicting, alcohol is something that can be a bad thing to do to relieve some stress. It's within that same, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of borderline the same, but it's not. I agree with you, James. Don't worry about it. Django said, I do truck driving for a living, make a decent living. That's beautiful. Good, man. That's dope, man. You do what you gotta do in life, make your life better. I make a decent living with what I do, and I can't talk about it. I don't talk about my job because I don't want to lose my job, because I like my job. Well, okay. This cigar is done for now. We're gonna open up another cigar real quick. You guys want to look at my Smokin Manny cigar case? It's beautiful. We're gonna smoke a Julius Caesar. I never smoked this guy, so this is gonna be the first time I smoke it, and it's gonna be on the podcast. Yay! There you go. Julius Caesar. Facebook and YouTube. I am not promoting cigar smoking. I'm not promoting smoking. I'm not promoting alcohol. I'm not promoting any of that addictive stuff. Tobacco can be just as addicting as anything else. So I say this: tobacco, weed, alcohol. Those are very addicting products. I do not promote any of it, but if you do smoke it, then go ahead. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. I have no say in what you do, and you have no say in what I do. Tobacco is 10 times more addictive than heroin. Seriously? Wow, that might explain a few things. Shit, I didn't even know that. James, thank you for that. Oh, I'll show you guys something real quick. So, this is my cigar case. All right. It's heavy. So, this is what made it a buy for me, right? It's a humidor. It shows how much what the humidity is inside. And then it has a little slot for my cigar cutters and my lighters. Love that. There you go. That's what made it a buy for me, because it has a slot so I could put stuff in. It's really dope. But wow, how much cigarettes you smoke in a day, my man? Wow. Oh, that's a taste. 2 packs a day. Wow, that's a lot. I actually, okay. So I have this right here. This is Olivia. This is one of the cigars that I smoke. There's 5 in here. It's 5 small ones. Smoke 3 in a day, because it was so fucking. I felt like I was fucking. It was so small. I was like, shit. It went down really fast. What the fuck? No, I do not. You know how bad I'll get fucked up if I inhale these cigars? I'll fucking die. Damn it. I like to be. I appreciate it. James said, do you have cigars? That's why I said that comment about me saying no. I like talk. Django said I like talking with y'all. Y'all some of the realest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life, dude. Thank you. I try to be. I try to be as real as possible. I try to be as forthcoming and transparent with you guys as much as possible. James, you have no idea. The first time I ever smoked a whole cigar, I was like this, smoking my cigar, looking at my phone, and the smoke was coming in here, so I was inhaling almost all the smoke. I threw up. Let me tell you something, James. That right there proves that you are a better person than you were 4 years ago. Right there, that comment. James said I try to be a better version of myself every day. That comment right there. If you say that, if you go to the mirror, and you brush your teeth, do whatever you need to do. What I like to do when I go to the mirror is something I do because I like to make myself feel better about myself, and I have to do this because it's a ritual, and I feel like everybody should do this once in a blue while. Go to the mirror, and I look in the mirror. I'm like, yo, you're a good person. You try to help people. You're this, you're that. You're good at what you do. You accomplish so much, even though you've done so little. But that little bit is a big difference in your life. You know what I mean? So you talk to yourself, you make yourself feel better, because if you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. Fuck what anybody else says. If you believe in yourself, you'll get places. It doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, they don't change your feelings. You're the one who has to believe what they say. If you can believe that you are a better person, then you're a better person. You know what I mean? Then you'll be a better person. And Django, I love you, man. I love you too, James, but Django, you're a real motherfucker too. Trust me, you are. You're one of the better people I have in my stream. You, James, everybody that so far, and I'm hoping that this stays that way. I've been having a great community. You guys are a great community. And I appreciate every single one of you too. You guys are an amazing crew of people, a spectrum of people that I never knew I'll even meet. Because honestly, when I first started my channel way back when in 2018 or something like that, or actually I think 2014, 2015, I thought I was just going to be assholes. I just thought I was going to get trolled. I never thought that I'll actually meet like maybe a handful of people who are awesome. And I do not care. Listen to this, it's very important. I do not fucking care for trolls. I don't care. You can't get me. I am one of those people that gets very like what's the word? I'm very nonchalant with trolls. You can troll me all you want. I'll troll you right back, baby. I've said this before. I died before. I don't give a fuck, right? You can't scare me. You can't fucking scare me. You can't. I've lived in places. I lived in a place where it was all around scary. You can't scare me. This cigar is pretty good. It's a pretty good cigar. It's a pretty good cigar right here. I was like, I'm tasting it. It's pretty good. I've been hearing that the Julius Caesar is a really good cigar, but you have to watch out because it could like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no worries. I'll be right here, brother. I'll be right here. But if you guys don't mind, I want to switch topics real quick. I want to talk about dreams and nightmares. I was just talking about how nightmares, I've been having nightmares since I was like 13 or 13 and above. I haven't had dreams in such a long time. I don't even know what a dream looks like, dude. I've had horrible, horrible dreams. Do you guys still dream? Or Django, do you still have like dreams? It was ever since I was like I said, 13. I've been having nightmares. I haven't had a dream in, oh my god. I can't even tell you, man. It's been so long since I had a really good dream. All I've been having was nightmares and like a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking just terrible nightmares. I can tell you about one. It was this dream where me and Lucky or Penny, it doesn't matter, whichever you want to call him. I went to New York. And we had a kid. Me and this kid, me, her, and this kid. Yeah, I think it was a boy. He was our son, and I don't have any kids, by the way. We had a son, and we went to New York. And we were just walking along, having a good time, doing what we do in our dreams. And I went to visit my family, and my mother called me. Mother called me on the phone, and I picked up the phone. And I'm like, "Hello, what's up?" And she's like, James said, I have dreams. I mostly be dreaming when I take medication. Okay. I had a phone call. Mother called me, and I picked up the phone. She's like, "Hey, don't go to New York. Don't come to New York. It's dangerous." And I'm like, "I am in New York. We just got here." And she's like, "Oh no, hide. Like, do something. They're gonna nuke New York." And I'm like, "What?" So me and my son and Penny, we all went to this bus. It's like this empty bus, and then we saw the missile. Right, and we were just looking at it. And then I looked at Penny, and I looked at my son, and I was like, I held them, and I was like, "All right, guys, this is gonna be it. We're gonna die." And I woke up. I can't tell you how bad that dream fucked me up. I was like, shit, man. I couldn't like process it really. Like, shit. It hurt me. And my son wasn't real. That dream wasn't real, but that dream felt so real, and I felt so like, it fucked me up for a while. And I had I'll talk about today's nightmare. So, I had a dream. I was a kid. I was like maybe 15, 16 years old in this dream. My name was different. I wasn't me. I was somebody else. And I remember there was these two dogs, and they went to attack me, but I heard that there was a much bigger one. And it was this werewolf looking guy, right? and he was like running at me, right? And these two dogs were trying to attack me too, so I was like trying to like dodge the dogs. Wonder Woman came out of fucking nowhere, kicked one of the dogs' asses, and one of the other dogs grabbed my arm, and I was punching it away, and I punched it away and threw it across the room, and then the fucking the werewolf grabbed me by the chest, threw me across the fucking. I was a superhero apparently, but it was a fucking nightmare because this motherfucker was about to kill me. And then I found out that this werewolf was like this fucking this person that could morph into different beings, and I found out he was me from the future, and I was like, what the fuck? And he was sent there to kill me, and I'm like, what happened? Why? And then it shifted to this other thing, that there was this girl. It was crazy, and then the parents wanted to kill me too, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I woke up and I'm like, what type of shit dream was that? Like, what the fuck? That was craziest fucking nightmare I ever had in my life. Getting killed by two different beings and shit. I'm never I haven't had a good dream in my in a long fucking time. And like I said before, when I don't have nightmares, I always just wake up. You know what I mean? I just go to sleep, and then I'm like, all right, I'm wait. What happened? I just went to sleep. My girl's ready. No, it's time for work. Let's go. Damn it! The fuck! I just went to sleep. No, you were sleeping for 8 hours. Fine. Yeah, it's always like some bullshit. I'm always getting screamed at in my dreams, or like a good example of one of my nightmares too is I had a nightmare where I killed Penny. I woke up from that dream and I was crying. Mind you, I'm a very emotional person, you know. But in this dream, I stabbed her right in her chest, and she was bleeding out, and she was looking at me, and she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, and I'm crying, and I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know. And I kept on telling her, I don't know. I don't know why I did what I did. And she died, and then I woke up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I told her about it like maybe 2 weeks later, because I didn't know how she'll feel about it. And I woke up like crying to myself, or like teary-eyed. I'm like, why would I do that to somebody that I absolutely love and I couldn't be without? Dude, I don't know why I have this problem with dreams. I don't know why I have this problem with nightmares. I just do. And it's one of the most fucked up things that's wrong with me. I don't know why I have nightmares all the time. Maybe it's my anxiety, maybe it's my stress, but have I been having stress and anxiety my entire life, 12 years old to like now? That's crazy. So like it's really something. I don't know how to explain that. You know what I mean? Django, did you ever have a nightmare that was bad, really, really bad, where in your personal life you're like, you know? Because, dude, I cannot tell you how many dreams that I've had that, like, I wake up and like, oh shit. We got the second one here. Got the second Coke. Yes, sir, Django. No worries. We have about 15 minutes left in this podcast. Want to let everybody know we're almost done. I said I was gonna do this for 2 hours, and I really have to stop at 15 minutes because people are starting to wake up, and I don't want them to smell the cigar smoke. So I have to stop in like 15 minutes. But actually, probably will stop in 5 minutes because I think we talked enough. I think we had a really good conversation with everybody, and I think this was a really good. So you know what? Let me just. I will stop the podcast here. I think we should stop the podcast here, like I said, because I have to worry about other people in the house. So I'll say this. Final thoughts, and to go back on Kevin Conroy, sad that he passed away. Sad that we won't have such a beautiful voice actor anymore, such a beautiful person in our life anymore. But he's now in a better place, hopefully, and he's probably Batman in heaven right now, or wherever he is, as Batman, fighting crime. And to everybody else, whoever your childhood hero is, I hope he was a good one. Hope your childhood hero is an amazing childhood hero, and I hope that sorry guys, hope that you still kind of believe in that childhood truth that you had when you were a kid, that these guys are still somewhat your hero, and you still believe in that truth. But rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. You were the best. You were the best Batman. You are Batman. Nobody could say otherwise. And I will be doing a 12-hour stream, or you know what, a stream. I will start Batman Arkham Asylum from start to finish. I will try to beat it. That will be my promise. I'll probably boot it up later. I'm gonna go take a nap after this, and I will try to beat Batman from start to finish. But other than that, if you guys suffer from chronic nightmares, try to before you go to sleep, try to drink something like don't try to drink something. You probably like have to wake up in the middle of the night or something. Watch something good. Watch something really funny. Have good thoughts when you go to sleep. Usually when I do that, I just go to sleep and then wake up. I usually don't have nightmares when that happens, but I have nightmares most of the time. But I hope I did good, guys. I hope this was a really good podcast for you. I hope you guys really enjoyed this podcast. It was just a ramble podcast. We were talking about whatever the fuck we wanted to. We were talking mostly about Kevin Conroy for an hour and a half, I think. And then we just got to dreams and nightmares. I feel like that topic didn't need to be talked about, but I talked about it anyways because I wanted to talk about it, because it's a really good topic to talk about, because we do have dreams and some of us do suffer from chronic nightmares. So I will talk about that in the future. My next podcast will probably be dreaming nightmares to just hit that home. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it. This has been Smokin Manny. Kills me cool for everybody who's on the YouTube page. I mean the Facebook page. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. This was a podcast. This was a longer podcast because my last podcast I didn't do because I had to do an extra charity live stream, and I didn't have enough time to make a podcast for last week. So this is an extra special long podcast for you guys. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for everybody who's joining in and talking. I appreciate that. And as always, have a good one, guys. Mahalo.